tree stand 20 feet up, waiting on that monster bug. Well, if he don't show, that's alright. I'll sit right here, kill some time. Camoed up with a gun in my hand. Yeah, right here in my tree stand. Some would rather be laying on me.
Out in the sticks with the squirrels and the ticks and my 30-06.
The first thing we want to talk about, we're talking about the Warrior Way. A look at the Warrior Way from a deer stand with Coach Sheets is being respectful. When you're respectful in the hunting process, that means you're doing things like taking care of the environment, leaving it better than you found it. Same thing in school. When you're respectful to the educational process, you're leaving your environment, your classes, the cafeteria, you're leaving it better than you found it. The hallways, the bathroom, okay? Be respectful. Many of you guys do the hunting thing. You went out deer hunting a week ago and this past weekend, and you were respectful, okay? You took care of your stuff. You took care of your clothes. You respected your weapons. You respected other hunters. So number one, be respectful.
Sitting here waiting on a deer.
The second point we want to talk about when we're taking a look at the Warrior Way from a deer stand with Coach Sheets is to be responsible. A responsible hunter, number one, comes prepared. He brings all the adequate materials to the outdoors that he needs, and he can be as elaborate as he wants or as little as he wants. For example, some people bring climbing tree stands, lots of camouflage, hand warmers, big time gloves, big time weapons, really expensive shells and ammunition, while other hunters, they simply just bring the orange hat, the vest, and a weapon, and that's it. Be responsible. Okay, if you're a responsible hunter, that means you're paying attention to detail, you're listening, you're looking around, you're observing the environment, okay? You're learning from the animals that come out. You're looking at the deer, you're seeing what time they come out. You're taking notes, mental notes, physical notes. You're taking pictures. You're recording, okay? That's a responsible student. Another way a student is responsible is you show up, and you show up on time. You don't show up late to a deer stand. You won't see anything. You might miss it. Same thing. You can't show up late or not show up at all to a class. You'll miss it. You'll miss something, and it's something you'll never get back. You miss a day of deer hunting from the deer stand, you never get that day back. Don't miss a day. Show up. Be responsible. Another way you can be responsible at a deer stand is little movement. Little movement. Have that sense of higher level of awareness, higher order of thinking. Okay? A big one in the middle school is if you have to go to the bathroom, you do so at the appropriate time. You don't just go to the bathroom when you want. Same thing in a deer stand. Make it happen. Okay? Go when you think you need to go, and at the correct times. In school, that would be in between classes. If you're in the deer stand, that's in between hunts. Hold it. The last way we can be responsible is if we happen to forget something in the deer stand. And I know you guys are very creative. If you forget something in the deer stand, such as maybe your gloves, maybe a flashlight, you guys find a way to get it done. Find a way. Maybe you forgot your bucket or you're blind, whatever it may be, but you find a way to get it done. As in class, if you forget a pencil or paper,
deer I've seen's been John Deere green. That don't mean that I got.
And the last aspect of looking at the Warrior Way from a deer stand with coach sheets is being safe. And when we're being safe in a deer stand, that means we're being cautious and careful when we climb into the stand. We're using appropriate harnesses and vests to hold us into the stand if need be. We're making sure and double checking all of our equipment to make sure it's working properly. We're making sure we're following all rules and regulations of the Missouri Conservation Department, or we should be following all the rules and regulations of the Missouri Conservation Department. That's similar to the classroom, where we should be following all the rules of the classroom and the school district. We should want to bend or break those rules because we want to be safe. Okay? In a deer stand, when it's your time to lay the smack down on an animal, you have to make sure the weapon of your choice is shooting in a correct, safe direction. And that might mean taking careful aim, seeing what's beyond your target, knowing your surroundings. Same thing in the classroom. When you're in your deer stand, aka your desk, your seat, your chair, you gotta be careful of your surroundings. You can't just make quick and sudden movements, okay? You can't throw things in a fashion that is savage-like. You have to be safe. If there's a question, a simple question that it may not be safe, don't do it. Don't throw the paper. Don't throw the pencils. Just wait. Be safe. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch other students. Okay? Make sure we're always being safe. The Safe Schools Act of 2004 was put in so kids would be safe. Number one rule of any school, any Coach Sheets or Coach Stokes physical education class, and the number one rule of deer hunting or any type of hunting is safety. Be safe. And that'll do it for this segment of a look at the Warrior Way from a deer stand with Coach Sheets. I hope we're able to take some valuable lessons and insights with the parables of the Warrior Way in school as we do in a deer stand. I hope we're able to learn from this, even though as funny as it may be, as goofy as it may sound, I hope we're able to take something away from it and apply it to the classroom in our everyday lives. Because if you follow the Warrior Way, it's the only way, and you can never go astray. And make sure you always make good decisions.
If I have my choice, y'all know where I'd be. In my tree stand, 20 feet up, waiting on that monster bug. Well, if he don't show, that's alright. I'll sit right here, kill some time. Camoed up with a gun in my hand. Yeah, right here in my tree stand. Some would rather be laying on the beach, sailing across the deep blue sea. Well, stuff like that